Some killers don't just murder. They perform. They turn their crimes into twisted games, taunting police with letters, puzzles, and promises of more blood to come. They crave the spotlight as much as they crave the kill. Today, we're exploring 3 real-life jokers who didn't just take lives, they turned murder into entertainment. From coded messages that took decades to crack, to letters written in red ink promising more victims, these killers played deadly games with law enforcement. They wanted fame, they wanted fear, and they got both. These aren't fictional villains from comic books. These are real psychopaths who smiled while they killed and laughed while they wrote about it. Let's meet the real-life jokers. Our first joker takes us to Northern California, late 1960s. The Zodiac Killer murdered at least 5 people between December 1968 and October 1969. But what made him truly terrifying wasn't just the murders. It was the game he played afterward. In August 1969, 3 Bay Area newspapers received letters from someone claiming to be the killer, each containing 1/3 of a cipher. The message? A taunt. When decoded, it revealed his sick pleasure in killing. The cipher stated in part, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." But the Zodiac wasn't done performing. He sent letters signed with a symbol resembling the crosshairs of a gun sight, beginning them with, "This is the Zodiac speaking." He wanted you to know his name. He wanted fame. In November 1969, he sent a 7-page letter to the Chronicle, claiming police stopped him near a crime scene but let him go. He even included bomb recipes and threatened to blow up school. Buses filled with children. The killer sent letters from 1969 to 1974, then abruptly stopped communicating. To this day, he's never been caught. The Zodiac played the ultimate game and won. Now let's meet our second joker. His name is Dennis Rader, but you know him as BTK. He murdered at least 10 people in Wichita, Kansas, between 1974 and 1991. By day, he was a church leader, a Boy Scout troop leader, a compliance officer. By night, he was something else entirely. BTK stands for bind, torture, kill, his method of operation. In October 1974, Rader placed a letter in a public library book, taking responsibility for killing the Oteros. The note coined his nickname when he wrote the code words would be, "Bind them, torture them, kill them, BTK." Asterisk. In 1978, he sent a poem to a local newspaper about one of his murders. Then silence. For 25 years, BTK vanished. But in 2004, something changed. A local author began writing a book about the killings, and the Wichita Eagle published a story marking the 30th anniversary. Rader later admitted he saw the story and was kind of bored, so he decided to resurface and resumed sending letters. His narcissism would be his downfall. In 2004, Rader sent a floppy disk to a local television station. He asked police if they could trace it. They lied and said no. Trusting them, Rader sent the disk. Forensic analysis revealed metadata showing the last user was someone named Dennis at Christ Lutheran Church. Police looked up the church and found Dennis Rader was president of the congregation. His narcissism, his need to be recognized for his crimes, led directly to his arrest in February 2005. He's now serving 10 consecutive life sentences. But at least BTK was caught. Our final joker was never identified. Let's travel back to 1888 London, to the fog-shrouded streets of Whitechapel. The vast majority of Jack the Ripper letters were believed to be hoaxes. Yet 3 stand out: the Dear Boss letter, the Saucy Jack postcard, and the From Hell letter. The Dear Boss letter was received by the Central News Agency on September 27, 1888, written in a boastful tone. The writer proclaimed his love for his work and promised more murders. He signed it with a name that would become infamous: Jack the Ripper. Following Catherine Eddowes' murder on September 30th, investigators noted a section of her earlobe had been severed, giving credence to the author's promise to clip ladies' ears off. Days later came the Saucy Jack postcard, seemingly smeared with blood, referencing a double event, as Stride and Eddowes had been killed less than an hour apart. But the most disturbing communication came on October 16th. George Lusk, head of the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee, received a small box containing half of a human kidney, along with the From Hell letter. The author claimed to have fried and eaten the other half. The kidney showed signs of Bright's disease, the same condition Eddowes suffered from. Asterisk, it's estimated that authorities received possibly a few thousand letters during the murders, with over 700 investigated by police. Jack the Ripper created a media circus, turning murder into performance art. These 3 killers remind us that some monsters don't hide in shadows. They step into the spotlight, daring us to catch them. The Zodiac was never caught. BTK's ego became his prison. And Jack the Ripper? He disappeared into legend, the ultimate showman who got away with murder. If you thought the horror ended here, you're wrong. What other dark rituals and forbidden practices are still being performed in secret? Dive deeper into the chilling world of haunted ceremonies, banned footage, and eerie folklore that refuses to stay buried. Click on the playlist to uncover terrifying recordings, lost evidence, and disturbing stories they never wanted you to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly uploads of spine-tingling footage and dark tales that echo from the shadows. This is the Forbiddance Archive, where the hidden truth and haunting evidence come to life.